All right. Hopefully this is accurate. I believe it is. And in this case, it looks like they did, in fact, ban. Each of them banned a venue from their own selection, from what I understand.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. Anyway, so it looks like Chrisov did Spice Paradise, which is the one we just saw, which is all the occlusion venues, and then Trotsky did, or Lev did all the moderny venues. So
Yeah,
gallery,
Chrisov
high
banning
rise.
ballroom out of
Yep.
their own set. Really wants those occlusion venues in.
Yep.
And Lev banning Terrace, the 3 of X variant.
Yep. Yep. Anyhow. So yeah, that's it, and I think I'm ready to go here.
Starting things out with Lev on the Spy versus Chrisov's Sniper on Aquarium in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Near the Ambassador, but not really in a good opportunity to take a Chaos Bug.
Just settles down in a relatively innocent conversation and starts chatting.
Yep, gonna heat seek the ST here.
As one does. Not particularly happy with the bouncing, it seems, but either way, able to pick up 34% on the flirt.
Yeah, the pathing seemed alright. We had some nice bounces off of Smallman there, but maybe upset that he was leaving since he is the double agent. Having some Chrisov laser here, moving back and forth.
And Lev absolutely keeping their head on a swivel as well from the Spy side of things, making sure they have a good lay of the land and know what's going on around the party.
Yep, that is the best argument for timer flirting, is that it gives you time to just, watch the party, look for good targets. It really helps you frame later on.
And timer flirt we do, although it is unfortunately another white test to 68%.
Ambassador has
drops
joined.
in to say hi, though. There's a shark here. Are we gonna... No?
No, we go for a bug on exit.
No! Oh, no, that's not the timing. That's not how you do that.
Yeah, a bug. If we bug Amba as he's entering that combo, I think that's very free and very clean. But fortunately, that was not the way to go about it. We even did a talk cycle there, and it would reset our idol. That could have been deadly as well.
What a weird situation that all was. Either way, certainly not the start to this match that Lev was hoping for. As they step into the Sniper side against Chrisov's Spy in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, Lev, probably not too unhappy with that, though. They make their bread and butter on the Sniper side.
Chrisov settling in on AI control for a little while, interestingly enough.
Yeah, Chrisov not necessarily following the traditional meta all the time.
Takes control mid-path to drop in at the bar here. Looking for a relatively early delegate.
Hare has taken a weird path next to the Ambassador here, and she's talking next to Smallman, so that could be someone to keep an eye on later in this game.
There's a delegate picked up from Chrisov. Now, the decision is, where do we land? Probably in this conversation that has both the seduction target. Well, it used to have the double agent in it, but the double agent is now gone.
Yeah, that would have been good if she stuck around. Could have gotten a real BB for Hare.
And also, Sari took our spot next to the seduction target, so what would have been a pretty nice, close white flirt instead winds up as only 28%, so this is not the start Chrisov wanted either.
Yeah, Lev doing his best to guard that bug behind Shark, but Kane pretty much has a free bug there.
Two minutes and 15 left to play. All we've got right now is this one flirt for 28%.
Purloin comes off. We'll see if Lev is on top of this.
There's the take. Yeah, definitely looks like on top of this. Quick low light on to General and starting to low light a few other people as well. Maybe not super on top of it, but definitely knows it has happened and is reacting accordingly.
Taking his time to really make sure that he's confident in all these lights that he's taking.
Even with that, though, Chrisov not moving particularly quickly.
And the end of red.
Oh, here's gonna get
Fake
knocked
contact in with an SDA is not ideal.
It isn't, but Sari is in, and she's the one who took, so that is at least slightly beneficial. Although we don't know that she's got a real.
This is true. Timer starting to tick down very, very quickly indeed, so Chrisov is almost certainly not going to be finishing missions at this point unless they do something slightly drastic.
Not a time ad here. Also, the double agent's just exiting some statues, so we might not even get another opportunity to take a real contact.
Speaking of statues, Chrisov is going
We went
to...
across venue to pick up this briefcase.
It's not what you want to do, but it is a print, I suppose. Thing is, with the beep beeps already begun, we'd still need to pick up another print to be able to do anything with that. It just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense.
Not just that, even if we picked up that fingerprintable statue
And the end
that
of
is
red.
presumably there with the... Oh, we just knocked out Sorry with this fake contact.
It's all falling apart.
Yeah,
There's
there's
the
no way to
flirt.
finish 3 missions here. Lev is
Yeah.
considering an overtime shot, but there will not be one. Chrisov is just going to time out here.
Oh dear. Well, if you already know,
That's
so
2 spy games going up in flames, just at much different pace.
indeed, certainly a little bit of an awkward start for both of these players, but no harm, no foul. It's 1-1 as Lev steps back into the spy side of things, this time on gallery in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
And we've got Pearls as the spy, so really gotta think about pacing here.
And even though this venue often feels very cramped, it also has some extremely long walking distances. So Pearls, generally not the character you want to see on the spy side.
Lev nodding provingly it's something that happened in the back there. I'm not so sure what. Surely isn't the ST going all the way outside and redirecting back in.
Jedi mind trick? Nope, not quite. So it's going to be a chase here on the seduction target instead of just a freebie. But it is going to be green for 51%.
Yeah, it's a nice start. Especially if we can get a second in quick succession. Green
Oh,
Purloin
green
as well.
Purloin comes off as well, just as we step away from the painting there. That's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. That usually
We're
happens at the back of the conversation.
Trying to run away, but it's more of a walk. Looks like we're gonna chase down ST now. Hopefully we can get in range for this 2 flirt, but it looks like spot's taken.
Into the most suspicious part of the conversation for this Purloin. We just sort of have to assume it's been seen already.
Yeah, no lowlights have been taken for it, so Chrisov might be thinking, oh, there's been a Purloin. There you go, I did it. Innocent drink here now, Lev, playing it slow. Both DA and ST are midway through the venue, so it's a toss-up which way they go next. we have a drink, so we might not want to take that outside.
Timer starting to show its face a little bit here. 2 minutes left to play. We still need to finish up this flirt as well as find 2 other missions.
Oh, Teal's bouncing into us repeatedly. We could have like bounced her all the way back outside, and that would have been brutal.
It's a worrying situation to be sure. There's the drink finally getting dealt with. And
still
not
not
going to
close
be in
enough.
range for the 2 flirt. Does hit a green though to bring us up to 83%, which is exactly where you need to be able to hit literally any flirt and still be good.
Yeah, that is nice at least. A lot of movement outside is going to take Chrisov's attention.
But
not
a minute
getting
and
anything
10
done.
left to play. We're so low on time.
Double agent is outside, it looks like. That's almost out of the question at this point. If you can do that and anything else. It looks like we're content to timer flirt here. That's gonna put the pressure on later.
I think the pressure is already on for Lev. There's the cooldown, there's the flirt, there's the second mission completion with 45 seconds left to play, and immediately... Well, we even jump a gun a little bit on the way out of there, wind up in the middle of the conversation before swinging back out again.
Yeah,
we
that was
have
a
to
bit
chase down the
strange.
ambassador here looking for a bug. Oh, this is so awkward.
Not only that, but Hair just keeps baiting us, trying to go inside and outside. She's there, but we need this bug and then to just run all the way out to get a contact. I think we're going for a green book, but that's still not 2 missions worth.
Maybe if we'd gotten the bug on the way into Green Bookcase, but...
We're gonna get away with this, but that's it. Oh, we're having trouble fitting in the pad. We're dancing, but
Oh my
Chrisov isn't
God.
even looking.
So, living is great and all, but we're 2 missions short still.
I think what happened here is that Lev thought they were a huge suspect and wanted to make Chrisov shoot and then try and win by getting a miss shot. But we weren't a
Maybe.
suspect at all.
It's happened to me before that, like, I thought I had an extra mission on what I actually had, so I think maybe he was trying to slam the green book and dance, but started dancing a split second too soon, so never actually slammed the green book, and then realized I didn't have all the missions that you did anyways, and it was just a mess.
Oh yeah, that is exactly what happened. I didn't see the animation there. Anyway, that's maybe a 3rd game that's a dumpster fire.
Well, we're gonna need to see some good spy games this set, right? Let's see what Chrisov can do.
I mean,
on
we
the
got small
gallery.
men on gallery, so that's
Okay, we already have a good spy game.
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Now let's see if we have a good sniper game and if Lev instantly shoots Smallman against Chrisov, because that's something that you can reasonably do.
AI brings Chrisov into the blue bookcase. No shenaniganry yet, which is reasonable because you're pretty... Oh dear. Oh god. Oh no.
White.
We're fine. Everything's fine. I wasn't worried, you were worried.
Yeah, I was very worried. I'm very surprised that we survived that.
I was also very worried, I lied.
Reverse bug
Okay,
attempt.
so...
that might have been seen. That was seen.
More dumpster fires. Oh dear.
We'll see if we get a clean spy game now on Redwoods. It's probably the best chance of the set with all those trees in the way. Although, if one of these games does end up being a dumpster fire, it might cause a forest fire.
Okay, Lev, let's see what you got. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Chasing down ST, this one already looks to be starting out better. It is Pearl's ST, but that's a better problem to have than being Pearl's and needing to chase an ST.
Yeah, absolutely. 45% on this first flirt from the center conversation here because we had to stop first, so we couldn't quite pick our positioning, but 45, still pretty dang good. Oh, a little bit of a
Banana bread.
catch on the entry, but
Ooh.
trees were in the
Ooh.
way. Oh!
Oh, okay. We have
This
not
is-
been low lit by that. In fact,
Back
only
up to
one
neutral.
person.
There's a bug on the way through. That looked like it might have been seen, but wound up being fairly clean, it looks like.
Delegate reject there. And we're back in next to Pearls.
Lev is flying.
Yeah, this is not a dumpster fire game. This is a great spy game so far.
There's another close screen, close-ish anyways, gets us up to 92, and the delegate as well. So,
Oh, and we're gonna finish Seduce at Bar. That's a great use of the
this is
delegate
great.
there.
I love this.
This
There's
is
the
an,
flirt finished. There's the purloin.
this is a very OP game. I think OP's run this exact setup a couple of times, and it works great. It's a blitz.
Sure was. That game was sweet.
Forest is saved for today, and that was a
So-
great game by Lev. And despite how many people were out for that BB in that split, only one low light was taken.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just a really, really nice, clean set play on the spy side coming out of Lev. And sometimes that's what you need to get yourself back in the groove on the spy side of things. Just have a plan and execute it.
Yeah, just think about how clean that game would be if that was a 2 green flirt.
I know.
There were 2 green flirts, we just weren't close enough on the first one.
Honestly, it wouldn't have really changed much.
Yeah, would have been slightly cleaner, but only on Seduce, which is the softest tell that game.
Very much so. Back into Redwoods we go. This time with Chrisov actually needing to make some headway on the spy side through the rest of this match. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Chrisov now needing to spy to tie it back up. We are not in standing bug range there. That could have been a unique opportunity.
Yeah, that would have been very cool if we were able to make that happen, but it's just going to be the quick little statue pickup. Never mind, it's a green swap. Oh dear.
Yeah, and we're gonna step into convo here. We're not in range to delay this necessarily, so this is gonna get called fairly soon. There goes text now, and I am almost confident that,
Banana
or I am
bread.
almost certain
Here's
that,
the contact to try to distract from the
Oh.
man who just got lighted for swapping a statue.
I didn't finish my thought, but I was gonna say that I'm nearly certain that Lev is gonna watch this fade, but swap so far has gone unseen.
It has indeed. So maybe this works out. Usually hitting the contact there is a death wish because all you wind up doing is low-lighting the only guy who could have done the swap, but the plan behind it is to try to distract from the swap entirely, and I think that plan, even though it doesn't usually work, this time it may have.
Yeah, 38% flirt's not a bad start either. If we just do inspect, seduce, this could work out. But we are on a timer if Lev notices the swap.
Honestly, even if he does notice the swap, there's a decent chance he's not going to remember what happened with it. So we have the one flirt, we've got the contact, we've got the swap, and we've still got 1:45 to play with. If this swap is as clean as we think it is, Chrisov is actually in a very strong position here.
Yeah, we're sticking around with Teal here. I think we should get a move on with Flirt, because I feel like finishing inspects late could be a death sentence, even if that swap isn't noticed. Chrisov looks
Lots
to
of
be eyeing up the green
idling.
shelf.
1:10 now.
Eyeing up this green shelf, but not really being decisive to go in until now. That's gonna net us the highlight.
It was a long delay as well. We could have done this move 10 to 15 seconds earlier to the exact same effect. We are going to finish up the inspect with this, though.
Just gonna put the book back. Now it's down to 2 more flirts, and we've only got 45 seconds. So we can't just timer flirt this.
A bit of a distance for this first one as well.
Green
It's a green
helps
though,
a
so that
lot.
brings us up. Yeah, getting that green was a big deal. That gets us up to 76%. With 30 seconds left to play, though, we are going to have to move away and come back again.
We're behind the tree here, so that makes me think that Twin is actually the biggest suspect here late in this game. So, oh, redirecting off the briefcase is good. It gives us an excuse to go back. We gotta pick up the pace here, otherwise there's gonna be some
And
overtime.
the shot comes off on the Twin! Just like you said! And Chrisov is able to get one through from the spy side to answer back. We're
Oh,
still
Twin had
tied.
such a sick bug path at the end there. And that's just enough for Lev to shoot. Oh my god, that bug path is actually absurd.
Oh dear. Oh, wow.
Oh, was
yeah.
he? Was that a briefcase redirect from him? Looks like what that
I think
was.
that's just a
I think it
bar
was.
redirect.
Yeah, no,
The
well,
briefcase was not the corner.
well, no, because he was close to the briefcase, but it was just on the other side of the wall. So he might have been close enough
Oh,
to be
it
called for it.
was. Oh my gosh, that is just immaculately timed.
Yeah.
Man. Spy games have been crazy this match.
Yeah, Redwoods, Forests have been saved. No dumpster fire games, but definitely was pointing out that those were some pretty fire spy games regardless.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 3-3 heading into modern. Let's see what Lev can do this time around from the spy side in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Starting at Windows, Boots is on the opposite side of the venue, so no chance of an early flirt here.
It's always weird when you wind up in a situation like this when everything interesting is on the other. What has just happened?
Boots on the other side of the venue, they're getting shot for something
That
at the statue
must
there.
have been a phantom swap, right?
Yeah, that is the only thing it could have been, reasonably. The only thing that would make you confident enough to shoot that early on.
Well, that was a bit of a dumpster fire, but from the other side.
We are in the second half of the set, so things could be taking a shift here.
Oh no. All right, well, Lev, sniper time in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
See how that affects Chrisov's play going forward. They tend to be on the side of players that can get a bit tilted, especially after a game like that. We'll see how they can recover.
34% off a fairly early flirt. And for now, you're just gonna hang around and chat. Ambassador drops in to say hi, which is fun, but doesn't hang around.
Yeah, timer flirting on Modern is one of the biggest pacing issues that we often see, because there is a deceptively large amount of walking here.
Yeah,
Mission
this
sites.
is very much a large venue, and in the larger the venue, the more that timer flirts start to feel like a trap.
Yeah, mission sites are also very sparse here, unless you count the red and blue bookshelves.
So a slow start out of Chrisov, just that 34% flirt for the first minute or so. Into the bar we go next, but there's... like, we could not have picked a more awkward spot. And also we're going to be here a little while because we were third in line when we showed up.
Yeah, demanding at bar is a thing you can do. It's not utilized all that often.
There's a delegate.
And we've got safety off for something.
It looked like Pearls' shoe is what we were flicking on. But this has been a very, very slow game from Chrisov. We've got a delegate, but with 2 minutes and 10 to play...
Yeah, that is Pearls getting that safety off again.
So there's the delegate and run into the briefcase here.
Yeah, and that
This is not
Purloin,
going to come off. There's so many people at the bar.
Ambassador is gonna get forced out eventually. I think, yes, there he goes. There's a chance, and if it does come off, that will probably knock out Pearls as a suspect.
Green test time ad was sorely needed. And back into the conversation with the section target we go. The Purloin does indeed come off. A green test for 85%.
And Chrisov looking like they've got a plan to finish here. Seduce almost done, Fingerprint almost done, and Contact still on the table.
This is absolutely finishable. Especially with the double agent dropping in to say hi, but the bar is busy. This conversation's a little sparse.
And these highlights are adding up as well. No lowlights have been taken yet despite the Purloin. So this looks very winnable for Chrisov.
Back to the bar he goes, interestingly enough.
Okay, I think we want this fingerprintable drink. We're gonna demand it.
Get the print indeed, but not able to hit the green on it.
Unfortunate setback there, but we do have this conversation here. We can go in and seduce and contact. Instead, we divert to the windows, and there's a fingerprintable briefcase nearby.
This is just such a scary position to try to contact in. Into conversation we go. Gonna try to make this happen.
We need to do this right here, right now, because we still need another fingerprint.
There's the flirt. 45 seconds.
This is such a good time
missions
to
to
contact, too. That conversation full of highlights has a suspected double agent in it.
Gotta
And
just
here it
take
comes.
it. There's the contact.
A lot of
Pearls
lowlights.
was
What's
out,
Lev's
though.
reaction?
The shot comes off! It doesn't matter! Boots takes the bullet. And Chrisov keeps things level from the spy side.
Boots was out for that BB, but lost in the sea of highlights on the way to bookshelves there, I think.
I think so. Oh, man, that's brutal.
And that is still an even game out of Modern.
Oh my god. We've had 2 spy disasters. And then 2 incredible games. And then a couple of sniper disasters.
And now we're on to the third occlusion venue of Taean.
In 3, 2, 1, playing it. We've got Lev on the spy side, Chrisov on the sniper, and I'm a little bit scared to see what's going to happen here. Starting things out at statues. It's going to be side statue for a pair of inspects.
Yeah, AI control brought us past the ambassador into this statue. That's
Actually,
gonna
just takes
net us a
one for the
highlight.
one cycle. Takes the bug on the way to the back. That's a fast start from Lev.
Yeah, that's great. And we've got Smallman as the ST, Green Purloin as well in the back.
Oh my, we are moving. Back in the statues we go on the other side to pick up these last 2 inspects.
This can be an inspect swap rush.
Absolutely it could be. There's the last inspect. Do we take the swap? We do not.
I think Lev playing it safe, doing the right thing, going to finish with the contact momentarily.
Yeah, absolutely. Lev. Man, when he... No! Oh no, it's a cough! It's a red test! There it is! It's a pretty subtle cough.
Lev's gonna start dancing. He's... Oh, that wasn't a real.
I think the...
It doesn't matter, the shot comes off anyways!
Okay, that was a slight dump to... I was about to say that I believe the double agent ditched.
Oh, the double agent ditched. There was a cough. The wrong shot happened. It was looking so good, and then everything fell apart for everybody at the same time. And somehow Lev comes out on top. What is this match? What is happening?
And the twin who gets shot is not the twin who was in conversation during that cough BB.
I'm so
So
confused.
slightly confusing outcome there, but Lev possibly saved by the fact that the last 5 characters have a slightly subtler cough animation.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is fine. Chrisov on the spy side. It's 5-4. He can still tie it up here on Taeyen. What a weird set this has been. It's time
Yeah.
to see some more in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
If things continue as they have been going, we might see another spy win here if it keeps even. Oh, we are trying to get offered through the shoji by missing the pad.
Oh
It's
my
an
god, it's
interesting
working.
play.
It's a white test, but it doesn't matter because how are you going to get a look? Oh, look, you got to look at the list.
We're just sipping it, which is a choice.
Yeah, you kind of want to pretend you started with that drink at that point.
Yeah, you almost want to walk away from Toby as well, never be seen next to him. But luckily, Smallman has kept his immediate highlight.
Okay, well, now that we've gotten past the start of this situation, we've got the purloin done, we've got a highlight, and we're just kind of hanging out for now.
Down to 6 suspects. Looks like Lev is looking for blinks on twin at center statues here. And I feel like we might be in a decent position here.
It feels like we may well be, but he's really taking it
Although
slow. 2
Smallman,
watch checks, neither of them actually adding time.
Smallman's back at blue and getting full laser attention this time.
Into the back we go to hang out with both the seduction target and the double agent.
The twin who did middle inspects, I think only 1 cycled and is now a neutral light again.
51% on the flirt, and the contact coming immediately after.
Yeah, BB's gonna knock out Smallman now. This is a 5-person party.
Always nice to not have to worry about Smallman.
And a 4-person party as Boots does a little dance in the center of convo and returns immediately to where she was.
Contact done, purloin done, half the flirt done, and we're about to hopefully get the other half if we can hit this green. Never mind. Boots steps away just before the cooldown expires.
I'm watching this bug with all attention possible, needing to prevent the flirt bug finish here.
50 seconds, under a minute at this point. It's slow going.
Unless one of these other remaining partygoers starts to do something, which Queen has just been highlighted, it seems very difficult that Chrisov is going to be able to finish here.
He spent so much time just trying to not be die. Now suddenly he's faced with the prospect of actually having to do things, and it may just not be in the cards. 15 seconds. There's almost no way to finish at this point, and Chrisov shows no desire to do so.
Yeah, we're past the 10-second mark. Chrisov heading into Windows. Looks to be a time ad to close this game out.
It's white! Oh, he's doing the fake!
He's doing the
fake
Kaylee
red!
thing, but it doesn't work out. The
Trying to do
KCM
the
thing.
fake overtime, but you gotta beep a little faster than that.
Yeah.
Also, you have to hit the green time ad. Because, you know.
Yeah.
I do wish that was still a thing.
I mean, details, but yeah.
God, this set has been weird.
I mean, you gotta respect that he still went for it.
Absolutely.
On to the last venue now. High Rise 3-5.
And finally, we have an actual lead in the set, by the way. Lev up 4-6. 2 match points.
Yeah, we'll see what Chrisov can do, if they want to pull this one back, or if Lev will pull out ahead and close out the set.
God only
Dominating
knows
scoreless.
what's going to happen for the rest of this match as Lev steps into the spy side, trying to close this out on high rise in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Very typical setup here. Purloin, Inspect, and Bug. Seduce and Contact. We're just gonna take a sip at Green Bookshelf and then step into Statues. Don't want to deal with having to read the book and all that.
Fortunately, gets the other Inspect stolen by Smallman, so it's just the one at the first statue visit. Into conversation with the seduction target we go, but not getting too close.
Yeah, really respectful distance here. Plane Twin has just picked up middle inspects, and they highlight for it.
There's the green flirt coming off to bring us up to 42%.
Lev not happy about something, maybe the DA leaving.
Surely we're not going to do anything with this drink, right? Yeah, just a regular old innocent drink take.
Yeah, maybe if Plane Twin rejects, you can consider a Purloin here.
Still 2 minutes to play. 3 of 5 means we've got plenty of time to work with. We already have an Inspect. We've got one of our 3 flirts. Bug still available, Contact still available. No transfer, no swap, no fingerprint. There's the second flirt coming off to bring us up to 70%.
Yeah, 70%'s nice here. And at this point, Chrisov could be starting to get suspicious of the Contact. Why there hasn't been one yet with Sari in conversation for quite some time. Pearls has been out, on the other hand.
That may mean he's got a pretty good beat on who the real double agent is, which can be quite a boon.
Yeah, and at this point we've picked up a second middle inspector. So that's 2 potential people to have in for...
Oh, a weird little bug path on the way through, and suspicious enough to get shot for as well. Chrisov is able to stay in this and give himself a chance at tying the set at 6.
Yeah,
Coming
I mean,
into
it
the
looks.
final game.
So that bug path looks kind of okay on the spy side, but it's actually incredibly visible on the sniper side.
Yeah,
The
Lev
hand-
wanted a wrong arm bug there.
Yeah, the
and
hand
got
is-
it, but not on the wrong side of the ambo.
Yeah, well, he's holding a drink in the other arm, so, you know. Would it be... I mean, I think technically it's possible, right? To get the animation kind of... The game kind of screws up and bugs on drink side like that, but...
Yes, he ended up getting a right arm bug, but he wanted a wrong arm bug.
Yeah. Well, then finish your drink, silly.
Oh dear. What a set this has been. Time to finish this off, bring it home. Chrisov for the tie, trying to secure himself at least the 1 point. Lev on the sniper side, trying to come out with the full 3 in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Starting out at middle
Oh my
statues
god,
to
center
Smallman.
statues of Smallman immediately.
That is a bold play for sure.
I have concerns.
Are we going to get this in time? It looks like we
Oh,
will.
no,
No!
he took the middle one. He took the middle one before the side. It's a disaster for Chrisov.
Yep, that's why you always inspect your sides before your held statue.
Gets the green flirt next to the seduction target for 51%, but this is not how you want to start the game. No highlight, but I don't know if he needs one.
Yeah, no highlight, strange, because it looks like there are several others at this point. Going back to statues could be helpful for our suspicion levels later on, because We've already done middle inspects. Who would go back?
There is a chance, to be sure.
Banana bread.
Contact
EV.
comes off.
It's gonna knock out 2. Everyone else has real.
Everyone else having real is nice, but losing 2 is not ideal on this venue.
two
There's the
flirt is
flirt getting
very
done at
huge here.
least. Yeah, having the flirt done is nice to see. Back into statues we go.
I don't think we get shot here.
I don't think we do either.
I think
That's
Chrisov's
the
about to
inspect.
pull this
It
back.
doesn't look like Lev wants anything to do with it, and somehow, some way, with the mess that this match was, a clank to finish it off, it's 6-6 at full time.
That's a very fitting end to a very close set.
I don't even know what to say.
Both players fought very evenly, throwing punches back and forth.
Yeah.
It was an incredibly dramatic and entertaining series of games, that is for sure.